Breaking news right now out of Gaza. We have a peace deal being inked and pushed through as we speak. Another promise made and a promise kept by our dear president, President Donald J. Trump. Check this story out.
This is great news and developments coming out of Jerusalem. Israel and Palestinian militant group Hamas signed an agreement on Thursday to cease fire and free Israeli hostages in exchange for Palestinian prisoners in the first phase of the U.S. President Donald Trump's initiative to end the war in Gaza. Israelis and Pakistanians alike rejoice after the deal was announced, the biggest step yet to end the 2-year war in which 67,000 Palestinians have been killed, and return the last hostages seized by Hamas in the deadly attack that started it. Officials on both sides confirmed they had signed the deal following indirect talks in an Egyptian beach resort. Under the deal, fighting will cease, Israel will partially withdraw from Gaza, and Hamas will free all remaining hostages it captured in the attack that precipitated the war in exchange for hundreds of prisoners held by Israel. Fleets of trucks carrying food and medical aid would be allowed to surge into Gaza to relieve civilians, hundreds of thousands of whom have been sheltering in tents after Israeli forces destroyed their homes and razed entire cities to dust. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's office said the ceasefire would take effect once the agreement is ratified by his government, which would convene in full after the meeting of his smaller security cabinet later on Thursday. Much could still go wrong. Even after the deal was signed, a Palestinian source said a list of Palestinians to be freed had yet to be finalized. The group is seeking freedom for some of the most prominent Palestinian convicts held in Israeli jails, as well as hundreds of people detained during Israel's assault. Further steps into Trump's 20-point plan have yet to be discussed by the sides, including how the shattered Gaza Strip will be ruled when the fighting ends, and the ultimate fate of Hamas, which has far rejected Israel's demands to disarm it.